there is ongoing crisis in the United Kingdom. Crisis, mortgage crisis, housing market crisis, currency crisis. British pound actually is losing so much to almost every most important currency. And actually data been corrupted. The data for last decade been corrupted in the United Kingdom. And now we can find out that very easily as the AI helps us to do so. And first of all, we can go around the housing crisis, mortgage crash. You see, in recent months, years, actually the British banks raised affordability level for the mortgages. Why they did it? Well, it used to be in the United Kingdom that you would get, let's say, 4 times your yearly earnings. You would get mortgage if you had, for example, £40,000 per year. You would get, let's say, mortgage of £160,000 or £180,000. Now they actually raised that amount you can receive in mortgage, so they actually multiple even by 6, and that means if you are earning 40k, you can get, let's say, £240,000. What does it mean? That you will get much more mortgage that you could get before. That before the houses were, let's say, less expensive, the prices were pumped less than today, the interest rate on mortgages were much lower than today, and now you can get more mortgage, more actually debt than before, which is actually devastating for house prices and for families and for people who are actually getting in this debt. This is very important as they lowering actually requirements to get the mortgage. You would never get as high mortgage as today. That means if they multiply by 6 your earnings, you are getting around £100,000 too much mortgage. Why they are doing this? Because the house prices are pumped in the United Kingdom, and they are pumped because they give too much money for those houses, and this is a very huge problem. Actually, houses in the United Kingdom, as the official data shows, actually dropped since 2022 to 2023 4, and now as the official data been showing in last year, few months, we could see that the price of the average house price in the United Kingdom is the same as in 2022. But the AI says even different stories. You see, in June we have here the data average house price in the United Kingdom in 2015. It is very important to understand what this AI says. And in this heading, it says, in June 2015, the average house price in the UK was 272 for new housing. 272k in 2015. And let's go to the 2016. In 2016, it says that in December 2017, the average house price in the United Kingdom was £227,000. So, of course, in 2000, the AI says that it was 272 in 2015, but for the new one, from the first-hand house. But then they don't show this new the data about new houses, and we can say that in December actually the average house price in the United Kingdom is lowered by 50k than in 2015. So it is 50k less in 2000 if we consider all houses, let's say, if the AI says correctly. And then if we go to 2019, In December 2019, the average house price in the UK was 252k. So it is still less than in 2015. And if we go to 2020, in December 2020, the average house price in the UK was 252, which you see is the same as in 2019. Actually, it's less than in 2000. The same. Look, or AI is working badly, or those charts and those data that they show actually cover this what I've been telling you for many years, because I've been showing you the data of the house prices of the we've been analyzing houses, particular house, this and that house, and we've checked the prices of those houses from last 20 years, 30 years, and many houses, tens of houses, 100 houses, so many houses, high percentage of houses, of properties in the United Kingdom actually haven't moved with the price for 10 years, for 20 years, or barely moved with the price. So let's say there we've got examples where the one house actually 20 years ago was just 20,000 or 30,000 cheaper than today, which is very, very low rise. Actually, is almost nothing, as let's say gold is been rising in 20 years for 10 times, 1,000%, let's say, or 800%. Okay. And if we go to the next one, you see 2020, 2022. In December 2022, the average house price in the United Kingdom was 294k. So in 2022, the average house price was 20k more than in 2015 compared to the average house price from 2022 to average house price from 2015, but the new one. Okay, the first hand. But in 2025, AI says that in January 2025, the average house price in the UK was 268. So it is even lower. So actually, AI says that houses are not going up on those headings, or AI is telling, not lying, or is telling wrong, showing wrong data, is confusing us, showing wrong data, or AI is correct, is right, but the official data that I've been analyzing and I've been telling about was corrupted. And I've been showing all the time that the houses are pumped by fake money in the United Kingdom. That the gold actually is been rising by 800%, 700%, but the houses are not rising as it's supposed to rise due to actually collapse of the GBP, as the GBP is also collapsing. People don't get it that the GBP is collapsing. So as we can see, this data actually show us that, well, my consideration, my findings, actually, because I didn't add all those data that I find out, because it's not possible for me to do so, but I proved that many houses, 10, 20, 30% in the United Kingdom actually didn't get the price rise for 10 years, 15 years, or barely had the house price rise. But the chart shows something different. But to pump those house prices in the United Kingdom in 2022, they pumped so much printed money, and now they are giving multiple 6. They multiply the earnings by 6, which is very bad, because people should never get this kind of mortgage. You would get 5-10 years ago in United Kingdom, you can go and check data, your earnings multiple by 4, 4.25, 4.5, 4. Maybe 5. But that time the houses were cheaper, supposed to be cheaper than now, and the interest rate was way lower than today. So this is what they are doing. They are giving loans to pump the overpriced mortgage housing market bubble. Okay, this is the first thing. And another thing showing, another data showing, because now I've showed the house price problem in the United Kingdom, real house price crash, but we will not see that in official data. AI says something different. And I've showed the mortgage crisis, as they are giving away the loans that never should be actually given to the people. Multiple 6. Can you imagine? Multiple 6 it's too heavy with this high interest rate. Multiple 6 with high interest rate and pumped house prices. It's too much. And now look at this. The GBP to USD. The GBP to USD is going down. The GBP to USD in 2071, one GBP, British pound, was almost $3. And then it went down to $2, 190, 170, 180, 150, 140, 30. And today it is 1.28. And it was already 1.1, almost 1-to-1 in 1984. It was actually already 1-to-1 to the US dollar. To the US dollar, from almost $3 per 1 pound to today's 1.28. So once you would get $2,000 per each 1,000 British pounds, or even 2,700, 2,500 for 1,000 British pounds. Now it is only $1,280 per 1,000 British pounds. But it was even lower, you see, in 2022. So it is going down. So it is going down, the British pound. So this is a collapse. You see, this is going down so much. It is collapse. Boom, 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 boom. It is collapse of the British pound in last 50 years to the US dollar. And the house prices are the same. But this is not only US dollar, because you may think that actually US dollar is strong. Check this one out. Okay. This is Swiss franc. Swiss franc, actually it is almost 1-to-1. Look what happened to the British pound. It lost again 1.09. It was just a few days ago, before the weekend, it was 1.14. It is 1.09. It is almost 1-to-1. But the interest rate in the Swiss franc is 0.5. But interest rate on British pound is 4.5. It is astonishing. The British pound should get stronger and stronger, but it is getting weaker and weaker to the currency that has interest rate on equals 0. Look for this, from 6.7, 6.6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1 today, 1.09. Look what is happening. They've got, look what happened. Boom. It is going down from 1.14 to 1.09. It is going down so strongly to the Swiss franc. Look. Look what is happening. Look what is happening. Look what happened from 1.14 to 1.09 at the moment. Of course, it is not nothing special as actually on August 2024. So actually 9 months ago, actually it was even lower. It was 1.07. But if we take the candlestick, look, 1.07. Now it's 1.09 again. So it happened. So the mortgage crash, housing crash, and the GBP British pound crash, it is ongoing. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. It will help me a lot. Please give me a thumb up and nice comment. I will appreciate, and I hope we will see each other as soon as possible. Bye bye.